Yo, it's over. Breaking news, Teofimo versus George Kambosos. It was supposed to happen this weekend, but the fight is pushed back. It is now postponed. They are not doing it this weekend. They said Teofimo has tested positive for the Rona. We're going to talk about that in this here video. Stay tuned to the channel. Wow. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Wow. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe so you get breaking news when it happens, my thoughts, and more. This is your one-stop shop for all your boxing needs. Wow. Mike Coppinger of The Athletic. Boom. Breaking. Triller founder Ryan Cavagna tells me Teofimo Lopez tested positive for the Rona, the vid-19, this morning after a PCR test and is symptomatic. As a result, his 4-belt lightweight title fight versus George Kambosos, set for this Saturday, is being moved to August 14th along with the undercard. Wow. He says, "We send our best to Teofimo and hope he gets well and look forward to seeing this epic battle on August 14th. This was supposed to be a pay-per-view. It was set to be held in Miami, home of the Marlins. Triller won the purse bid with more than $6 million. Still a busy June, blah, blah, blah." So I'll link in the description to his tweet so you guys could check those out. If Teofimo is truly sick, I guess I would just say wish him a speedy recovery. However, I'm just being real with you guys, like I always am on the channel. This looks suspect to me. This looks like there's possibly more than meets the eye, because if you notice in boxing, since the Rona came about, and I'm not saying people can't get the Rona, but you know you're having a big fight, you're undisputed. Seems like you would kind of be taking the precautions of things like that. The week of the fight, that's when you test positive for the Rona. So to me, I'm always kind of weary, because sometimes I believe during this pandemic, we have received fight news of fighters testing positive that the promoters and or networks have chosen to push their event back for one reason or another, and it's not really what they're saying it is. I really truly believe that. And it's not just this, but this, I'm very skeptical of this, because for starters, you have to look at it. This fight had a ridiculous purse bid. You know, they had a ridiculous purse bid, and I told you that from the beginning. The amount Teo said, "Oh, I'm the big man on the block. I beat Lomachenko. Pay me like you weigh, blah, blah, blah." He fought for it. He was beefing with Top Rank. They just amended his contract. It's just a lot of little weird red flags. So they amended his contract with Top Rank, and we didn't hear nothing about this. He beat Lomachenko. They had a $6 million thing, and then now randomly he tested positive the week of the fight. The other thing that's weird, in my opinion, is you have so much other boxing on this week. Showtime has a hell of a card with Jamal Charlo, who's a star, who's been on pay-per-view before. You also have Golden Boy running the card, Jaime Munguia, Top Rank running the card with NOA. So Triller being not necessarily, boxing is not all that they do. It just seems all too weird. The other thing is Triller in a now post and delete, they had a post about Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. And I made a video about it. This is why you guys gotta stay tuned with all that's happening in boxing through my channel. I made a video about it. Mayweather Promotions CEO, look, it's deleted, or they did something to the tweet because you can't get to it now. But Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerby says it was basically a picture and a meme from Triller where they were making fun of Logan Paul Mayweather, and they had him like kissing or look like they're at a wedding altar or something. For more on that story, check that video that I dropped a few days ago. Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerby clapped back, and he says, while Triller, he was talking to Triller, you see Triller's status, but they deleted the post, so that's why I can't show you in this video. Mayweather Promotions CEO Ellerby clapped back and says, while you running around here making these dumbass memes about Floyd Mayweather, you guys should focus on selling tickets to your concert, fight next week. And it was referring to none other than Teofimo and George Kambosos. Your ticket prices for your big pay-per-view event originally were $175 to $2,500. Now they are reduced to $40 to $400. That's a major, that's a major jump downward. If you had ticket prices for $2,500 and now the top tickets are $400. Wilder versus Fury, the cheapest ticket you can buy right now is $500. So there's a disconnect there. If we're really being honest, they were doing the fight in Miami, right? Floyd just fought in Miami and got a ton of money, 1 million plus buys. Leonard, according to Mayweather Promotion, they reduced their ticket price. He said, y'all effing with the wrong one. And then days later, after this tweet, they delete the tweet and Teofimo can't fight this weekend. And he would have had to compete against Showtime, ESPN on an app like Triller. So to me, I'm not convinced. I swear to you, this looks sus to me. It looks like there's more than meets the eye. Maybe Teofimo got a little too big for his britches, or Triller thought they could make money. Because here's the other thing. Triller also pushed the Triller pay-per-view. This is a pay-per-view, so you got to make sure your business is making sense. Triller pushed it back for Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Then later, a fight that made million plus, whether you liked it or not, they did good numbers. And then they moved the TO fight, and now they're moving it again. Something doesn't really add up to me. So I think between Top Rank amending the contract or not wanting to compete against all the fights that are coming up this weekend on Juneteenth, or poor ticket sales with Teofimo and a pay-per-view on an already blocked busy Juneteenth, I don't think something was going right, or maybe the fighter wasn't ready. I really believe there's more to this story here. I really and truly do. And that's my honest opinion. That's my honest assessment. Leonard Ellerbe talking about their prices went down. So here's the thing. It's just like Ryan Garcia saying he was pulling out for mental health issue. I didn't think that was the only reason. I think you were in a dangerous fight with Javier Fortuna. These are my opinions. It's my channel, my opinion. I think Ryan Garcia, there was more than meets the eye there. He was in a dangerous fight with Javier Fortuna. His team knew that, and as a result, it is what it is. The other thing we have to look at is this number here. Triller, they're talking about paying $6 million out for a main event that people weren't really talking about, and you were having to charge it on pay-per-view, and you have musical guests, so that's probably going to cost you more. I think they might be second guessing it, especially with Top Rank amending Teofimo's deal, and this is not a guy that you're going to probably have long term if he just signed a 2-year deal. So I look forward to more. I think this is what they're telling people, but don't be surprised if this fight miraculously doesn't happen in Miami next, miraculously doesn't happen on Triller, and Teofimo somehow goes back to ESPN now, because this just seems very unusual. The week of the fight that he just randomly pulled out, it's all too convenient. So like I said, study Ego Stradamus, study the tapes, listen to what I'm saying. He just did a deal with Top Rank. Like, just think about it. If Triller as a company put up a purse bid of $6 million for a fight, I told you from the beginning, isn't worth that type of money in terms of, I'm not saying it's not a decent fight, it's okay, but in terms of you're not going to get your money back from a fight like that, so you're going to end up losing money. And then Bob Arum just reconfigured and amended Teofimo's deal to appease him, and because he feels he's the pay-per-view star. And then now all of a sudden, a week before the fight, his fight gets canceled. And Leonard Ellerbe told you, like I reported previously, that his tickets weren't moving. I don't know. This is a bad look to me. This is a bad look. I think there's more here. So we'll see how it all plays out. Don't be surprised if anything that I've said in this video comes to the forefront. Why would a company pay $6 million for a main event? We now know that Top Rank has a deal with them, so he has no longevity really on the network, because according to the ESPN telecast, when Shakur Stevenson fought, he also signed for an additional 2 years with Top Rank and ESPN. So at the end of the day, they're going to pay $6 million to lose it, to watch and for an unsuccessful pay-per-view. Plus, at the end of the day, you would compete with Charlo and Munguia and Inui and all the big other fights that are happening. Nah, something's up here, people. Believe what you want. I'll believe what I want. Use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is an awesome browser extension to help you make more money and make money on this platform by optimizing your videos for discoverability, searchability, so you can get seen. This smells fishy, people. Use my link for TUBEBUDDY. Let me know what you think it is. Do you believe it? Do you believe? And I'm not big on conspiracy theories and all that, but I know when something smells like Long John Silver's and it smells a little fishy. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego, signing off.